Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. That's complete to Jalen Hyatt.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a 1st down. The Giants come in looking for an 11th win on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
They'll run. Here's the former Seminole.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Elijah Molden helped to make the stop. You look at this Browns defense.
This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now Dart. That's caught by Tucker.
To number 82. It's a gain of 12. Brings up 3rd down and
2. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now a handoff up the middle. Sweet. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call. And they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go with a keeper. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. They only got a couple, but a couple is all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
I think in this situation, all you want to do is make sure your guys are set up front. No one jumps, no penalties. Sometimes you don't even call cadence, just go and pick it up.
Yeah, because it's on them. I mean, the quarterback's job's pretty easy there.
It really is. You talk about inches, just go get it.
On 1st down, Sweet.
Down the right sideline.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there.
That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, hey, check that, check that. Hey, hey.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. You talk about this Giant defense.
They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
70, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready.
Off the play fake. Kenny. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First down, Cleveland.
Come on, come.
A give. Here's Judkins.
And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, this defense for the Giants, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
19, Charger, not Cowboy 80.
A give up the middle. Judkins.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
At the Giants' 7-yard line.
On the jump.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Oh, a design run for their wideout.
Oh, this one, and they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
19, 18.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Judkins.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way.
And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
18 Cardinals. Ready.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
60 Bison.
Back to throw. Kenny. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That one good for 24 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Let's go now.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Back to 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Looking to throw. Kenny. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, if nothing else, they were able to pick up 1 first down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line, but not much happening after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Fielded just inside the 20. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sweep. And Ryan's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Here's Dart. Open man is Tucker.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
They'll try it now with Scannable.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
That's out quickly to Hyatt.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
There's a short one caught by Johnson.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. To the air once more is Dart. Again, it's Johnson.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
the bootleg. It's Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Browns 3. Will Riker to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Viking 18. Seven Pirates.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Looking deep here for Flowers. And he's got some space here. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. He's past the 30. Past midfield. Look out. And he will be out of bounds. So no touchdown on a missed field goal return here. And on that wild note, we will come to an end here in the first half of play. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
From the 22 now, here's the 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Ready?
Off play action. Kenny.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Brian Burns in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Come on. Set.
Off the play fake. Kenny. That is caught. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
Off play action. Kenny. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Off the play fake. Kenny. And he knocks the ball away, and it throws incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Tag. Bronco 80. Go.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
It's a gain of 3.
Now a play fake here on first down. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
To me, there's nothing like watching rookie effort in the NFL. So excited to be there. They're going to give you the max on each and every play, aren't they?
He proved himself on that catch, that's for sure.
I think he may have proved himself to the point where he's going to get a 2nd here.
They'll swing this out to Jenkins.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off play action. Kenny.
Checks it down to Jenkins.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down in 2nd and right of the yard.
Well, they'll shift things around.
At the 13-yard line.
Roll.
An inside run with Jenkins.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
And the Browns.
Cougar 19.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Rig alert. Street. Let go.
Once again, Jenkins.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Quinshon Judkins
with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year.
And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
The Browns will line up for the
19 Charger. 19.
They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.